And now here is Ellie De La Cruz.
The shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
That's off the inside corner. And we're underway here in the home opener. Fouled off left side.
It's just the third pitch of the night, and already a little question on the strike zone of the umpire in this one.
That one misses, and now 3-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Rojas. And there's one away. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Misses inside. 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate.
To Horner at second for one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Now batting Tristan Casas.
The first baseman, Tristan Casas.
And a foul ball. And now it's even up. In the air, center field, Rojas. And that is that. Bottom of the first. So here's the Royals DH, Trey Turner. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
Always fun watching DeGrom go to work on the mound. He's so good, and as a two-time Cy Young Award winner, he's got the honors to back it up. Won those awards in 2018 and 2019, becoming the first National League pitcher to go back-to-back since Clayton Kershaw.
Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Turner on at first, nobody out. That one missed. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And he makes the catch. And there's one away. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
One strike.
And it's 0-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Doyle makes a move towards the gap. Makes the catch. 2 down. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Turner runs. Pitch outside. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
You know Trey Turner is a threat to steal. You can't let it be that easy for him.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. Here's Josh Young.
The third baseman, number 6, Josh
Waka back to work. Out to short. Bichette whips it to first. And quickly one away in the second. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers.
Garcia.
And that misses. And that's ball one.
No strike.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Brenton Doyle now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Hit in the air out to center field. Rojas in and to his right. He's got it, and there's two away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
To the right side, and that's foul. And he swings through that one. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the third and final game of the series. Good job to fight that one off. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Bottom of the second. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
Salvador Perez.
First offering, and it just misses.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
Doyle makes the grab, and a quick out, number one. Here's the left fielder, Nelson Velasquez. Outside with a breaking ball. Way outside, and the count is 2-0. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
2 balls, 1 strike.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Swings through that.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That one ripped. Langford makes the catch. That's out number 2.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Jonathan India stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. That one off the mark, and it's 2-0. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Whips it to Casas. That's the inning. Back here in Kansas City, and now it's going to be Trevor Story. Strike one. Story in his 10th season, 32 years old. Usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. Out to short. Bichette. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. One of our cover stars is at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz.
Yeah, the first Reds player to be featured on the cover of the show. That must be a cool feeling for him.
And that is out of play.
Well, the one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right. You've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and second. You're usually moving into the play at shortstop. Second base, not so much.
2 away. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. Top of the third, no score. And that one fouled off. Cut on and missed. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's going to be Dairon Blanco. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
That one misses, and it's 2-1. And strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Doyle makes the catch. 1 down. Johan Rojas steps in for the Royals.
Johan Rojas.
First
Ball
pitch
inside.
just misses. That clips the corner.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
Turner, the next to hit, takes ball one. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground, and it goes just foul. And that's outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ripped to third. Young tosses to first, and they get Turner for the out. On to the fourth. Now at the plate, Yainer Diaz. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, these Rangers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Tristan Casas now at the plate. Fly to center his first time. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the grab for the second out. Next up for Texas, Josh Young. Grounded out his first time.
Josh Young.
And that one sliced foul. 0-1 now. Dribbled up the third baseline. And that's just foul. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. Down on. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, Nico Horner will come up to hit. Swing and a miss at a slider.
No balls, 1 strike. Strike 2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Here's Contreras now. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
There's a swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And Wilson down on strikes. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Bo Bichette. That misses the zone,
that's a ball.
and that is ball 1. Horner leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Reaching down and makes the grab. And to the plate for Kansas City, Salvador Perez. Fastball for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a foul out of play. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Story makes the play, and the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Waka back to work. Inside. And that's ball 1.
Well, these Rangers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
2 strikes.
And he deals.
Ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So up next, Brenton Doyle. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Inside, just missed. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Langford swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Throw, tag, out. What a throw by Salvador Perez. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Rojas brings it in for the 3rd out. And we're back. Now here is Nelson Velasquez. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
Well, these Royals need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Makes the catch. 1 down.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
India checks his swing. Now an appeal to first, and he held back, according to Dave Lawrence. Base hit, so a man aboard now with 1 away.
All over that one right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Blanco swings through it for strike 1. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2. And that one upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Got got him swinging for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So up now for Kansas City, Johan Rojas.
Ball.
First pitch misses. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that just misses. Good eye in that spot.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Now he breaks his bat. And that is that. Back here in Kansas City, new inning getting started. Here's Trevor Story now. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Rojas snags it on the run. So the Rangers batting order turns over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Hammered, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing. So that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Little chopper rolls foul. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Runner on the move. Pitch
1
misses.
ball, 2 strikes.
You gotta be careful.
Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And he hits a ground ball right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Up next for the Rangers, Yainer Diaz. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average. And that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Corner over to first. Out number 3. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, here's Trey Turner. Rips that one center field. Makes the grab, 1 away. Here's Nico Horner, 1 for 2. First offering, and it just misses. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And the slider just misses. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. 1 out, bases empty. Late swing, fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That to right. Garcia snags it for the 2nd out. Here comes Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it to Casas. And Contreras is top of inning number 7. And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Fought off foul. Next offering is fouled back. Caught him looking for the K. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Late on that fastball.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. And, man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Now pitching for
now on the
Royals,
bump, John Schreiber.
number 46, John.
Now a chance for Adolis Garcia. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swings and he breaks his bat. And that's a foul ball. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Hammered on the line. Base hit. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Doyle in the box with one away as he takes ball one. On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Now
Wyatt Langford will hit next.
Wyatt Langford.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Just missed.
Corner.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Next one misses, and it's 3-0.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And he barehands it to first. And he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Big RBI for him right there. Just a little roller to the pull side. Definitely out in front of the pitch away, but it wasn't one the defense could make a play on.
This one in the air. Contreras settles under this one. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the shortstop, Bo Bichette. There's a strike. Swing and a chopper out to short. Throws across the diamond. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. At the plate, Salvador Perez. That one outside. And it's 1-0. In there at the knees for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 3. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
He fouls it off. Will do it again. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Casas pulls it down, and there are 2 away. Nelson Velasquez steps in for the Royals. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Looking to get the tying run on base.
That's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
This is outside, and the count is 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
Count's full.
Swing and a miss. And we're back. Ready to begin the 8th, and now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Elly De La Cruz.
Now pitching for
So a
the
lefty
Royals,
out of the pen, Angel Serpa.
61.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Line drive and base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Rangers,
Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan
The next to hit.
Alvarez.
Pitch misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
De La Cruz gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that's off the inside edge.
2-0.
And that's ball 2. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Well, notice they've been pitching him hard inside, and the key is if you're going to make a mistake, you got to make it off the dish. If it leaks out over the plate with this kind of power, you'll be asking for a new baseball.
Runner takes off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that squirts through. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
The batter, the catcher.
So
Yainer
runners at the corners,
Diaz.
nobody out. Yainer Diaz digs in now. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Runners at the corners, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th.
1-1.
In the dirt, runners stay where they are. That's ball 1. And there's a ball.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Check swing, and that's a ball. On the ground, could be 2. Fired to second. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
No ball.
When you throw a
1 strike.
fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
0-2 now as he
No
swings
ball.
through
2
it.
strike.
Ball 1 there. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Cut on and lifted in the air, Velasquez. He makes the grab, and that is that. Bottom of the 8th, Jonathan India at the plate.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Up and in, and that's ball 1. That one drifts inside.
2 balls. No strike.
And downstairs. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Fly ball to right. Garcia makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. So digging in, Dairon Blanco. First pitch swinging. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
1 ball. 1 strike.
That
2
one
balls,
way
1
outside.
strike.
Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat.
Now,
Himself into a good count. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Garcia.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
The tying run at the plate. And that one fouled off.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out. They'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Boots it. Still manages a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe. And the missed play costs him. Nico Horner steps in for the Royals. 1 for 3.
Horner.
Right through there for a strike. Missed with a changeup, and the count is 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first. Inning over. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Josh Young.
Now pitching for
New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Dane Dunning.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And first offering is fouled off. Towards first, Contreras. He steps on the bag, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Velasquez hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. So next to hit for Texas, Brenton Doyle. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. And it's fouled away.
Finish him.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here in Kansas City, and now the first baseman, Wilson Contreras. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Garcia, 34-year-old vet. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Now will be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Bo Bichette. In there for strike 1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
The shortstop takes the ball with the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Inside. 2-1.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
That's in there. Full count now.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
And there's 1 down. He's 2 outs away. Nelson Velasquez steps in for the Royals. Pitch is in there. It's 0-1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
There's a sinker at the knees for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Next pitch just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. This one in the air, right field. Garcia really on his horse for this one. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Throw cut off to third. Safe. Not in time to get him, and it's first and third with 2 away. Last chance for the Royals. Next to hit, Jonathan India. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single, and they trail by one.
Waste no time there. Really not. Nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Digging in, Dairon Blanco just missed. 2 outs. Both the tying and winning runs are on. Just missed.
Strike. Woo.
Misses off the inside. They're now 3-1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Right through there for a strike.
Okay. Oh boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. Bichette comes around to score. It's an RBI single, and they've tied it in the bottom of the 9th. Now here is Johan Rojas. And that's a little bit high. 1-0. And a swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And that gets down into the gap. Runner around third on his way to the plate. In comes the winning run, and the Royals walk it off and win it 3-2.
When you're down 2 runs in the 9th inning, the odds are definitely stacked against you, but they found a way to come up with some big hits. They scored 3 runs for the win. What an incredible way to finish this ball game.
To the final score for Chris Singleton and our entire.